The grave of a great ancient Sith warrior is said to have an immense lightsaber within it. The Mandalorians, upon hearing about this great saber, chose to set off and attempt to steal it from the grave. However, Darth Sidious has sent forth Vader's fist in order to stop the Mandalorians from taking the saber, not wanting to disturb the Sith resting place. Yo, what's cracking, gamers? It's your boy Daily Tactics here, and today we are back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2, the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. This time around, Darth Vader is defending a massive stormtrooper defensive circle here. They are defending a Sith grave here that supposedly has a very powerful lightsaber within it, and all of the stormtroopers are set up with some very powerful weapons, completely encircling the temple and ready to unleash some fury against the Mandalorians who are attacking them. However, the Mandalorians completely surround them on all sides, and of course this inner city has a lot of cover for them to utilize, so it will be difficult for the Mandalorians to get through. So the question remains, will the Stormtrooper army be able to stop the Mandalorian army from taking the temple, or will the Mandalorians be successful and take the saber and defeat Vader and Vader's fist? Only time will tell. Either way, guys, without further ado, let's get this thing going. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, it helps me out a ton. If we could get 1,000 likes in the first 24 hours, that would be awesome. Subscribe if you have not already. We're trying to hit 300k by the end of the month, and comment on down below if you'd like to see some more original trilogy style episodes. We don't use the Stormtroopers often, but when we do, it's really fun, and I always want to use them more. So guys, let's get right on into this thing. Bada bing, bada boom. What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, let's go ahead and get this thing popping. Pressing start right now, and let's see if these Mandalorians manage to take out the Stormtrooper defenders here. Now, the Mandalorians are outnumbered by the Stormtroopers by quite a bit. I think actually double or something along those lines. However, the Mandalorian warriors in this mod and in, IRL Star Wars are way more powerful than any Stormtrooper. I would say one Mandalorian could take out like 5 Stormtroopers. And, that's not counting the Mandalorian, our boy, the guy from the TV show, The Mandalorian. I'm talking about just your standard scrub of a Mandalorian, your average Mandalorian. Although, to be completely honest, the Mandalorian doesn't exactly have crazy moves. I mean, he's good. He's a good fighter and all that. But he's not exactly like an elite warrior or anything along those lines. He's just got a good heart. He's just a good fighter in general. But he's not like crazy overpowered or anything like that, which is great. I love that about the Mandalorian TV series. He's certainly not a protagonist who just like gets away with things because he's just like unbelievably OP or anything like that. Like, he's definitely a balanced character in terms of his fighting skills. There's others on the show who I would deem as better fighters than him, but he's just got more brains. He's just got, he's all around good. He's all around a goody two-shoe. So we like to see that in our characters. Either way, the Mandalorians here, like I was saying, are definitely better than your average Stormtrooper. The average Stormtroopers here going down in droves, while the Mandalorians less so. I mean, it's a slaughter out here in the front lines for Vader's fist right now. Vader himself is belly up right here. Is he on free move mode? He should be. He's not. Okay, there you go. Vader is now on free move mode, so he can go wherever he wants. He does have a few soldiers on free move mode in the front lines of this Sith Temple here, but the rest of the Stormtroopers defending the Sith Temple in the back lines are all on hold movement mode, meaning that they're just going to chill They're just gonna hang out, baby. They're just gonna do what they do best, which is set up a massive defensive thing here. So that's what they got going on. Either way, where are the Mandalorians over here? There's some over on the left. I could have sworn I put some in this alleyway here. Apparently not. Any in this building or something like that? Nope, I did just see a shot go through it. Oh, here's some Mandalorians way over here. These guys have not really gotten involved in the battle, it seems. Yeah, I don't see any over here. I could have sworn I put a group over here, but apparently not. The troopers over here have gotten pretty badly beaten up by the defending stormtroopers over this way. This is probably one of the harder defensive areas for the Mandalorians to attack because there's so much cover for the stormtroopers, and this staircase makes it so the stormtroopers can kind of head glitch the Mandalorians beneath it. Not to mention there's like 4 E-Web turrets all in this area right here, so definitely a very difficult place to attack. Okay, guys, you don't need 3 boys on the binocs. Good, thank you, thank you. Put those away. Yeah, take out your pistols. There you go. Take out the old Westar. You definitely don't need 3 boys on the binocs. That's a little silly. And you got another one over here. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, put that away once I look at you. This guy's got you know, the gut of steel here though. He doesn't put them away when I look. He just sticks to the binocs. He's cool with it. He's like, nah fam, this is helping. Actually, the binoculars in Men of War do serve a purpose. They're actually used to increase your field of vision. Basically, you can look farther in the battlefield if you have them. It removes more of the fog of war. But that's more for like multiplayer and things like that. In this game, it doesn't really matter at all. I mean, we just don't need you guys on your binocs. Look at them. Get those binoculars out. And 4 people. And look, this guy, they're facing the wrong way. You're looking at the back of his head. You're looking at a building over here, and this guy's actually on track. So that they're getting closer. Okay, they're getting closer. Those are okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You found the enemy. Way to go, boys. Way to go. All right, let's check out straight down the middle here. Still quite a lot of Mandalorian resistance left alive over here. They've taken out tons and tons of stormtroopers over this way, but still the stormtroopers stand tall. Okay, a charge of stormtroopers over here going up against these Mandalorians down this side street. Tons of Mandalorians left alive over here, and they subsequently get pretty wiped out. These Mandalorians over here are in a great position to just cut down all of these stormtroopers that are along this wall here. That is a great position for Mandalorians to be in, but right now they're sort of dealing with these charging stormtroopers, so they're not able to pivot that way nearly as much. We've also got a bunch more Mandalorians over here still. Yeah, there's a lot still living for the Mandalorian forces here. In fact, if we look at the minimap right now, blue are stormtrooper forces left alive. By the way, the minimap is this thing in the top left. Blue are stormtrooper forces left alive, and red are Mandalorian forces left alive, and there is definitely a ton of Mandos still kicking. All right, let's go into normal speed here and see how we end up doing for the Mandalorians. Actually, it's still pretty laggy. Let's go in 2 speed, slightly above the last speed we were in, but not quite as high, so that way we get a little bit more FPS. Just a few more frames per second that we can use to not lagify this battle. All right, these guys over here are still technically in the out-of-bounds area. They've yet to sort of scoot on up there. No one's really moving too far forward over this way. I think mainly because they're too daunted by these troopers up these stairs. But if they had just pushed like right here, they'd have a bunch of cover. If maybe they pushed this blockade over here, they'd have more cover. But right now, these guys in the booty are just kind of getting slaughtered. This is a pretty bad position. This over here, also a pretty bad position. These guys all died on these stairs when they could have run up to that blockade right there and actually had cover. Like these guys over here, they're doing well because they actually ran to cover. And you can see subsequently lots of stormtroopers dead from probably that sniper over there. In fact, we can actually check exactly how many kills this sniper's gotten. I bet it's a lot. 7! That is a lot. And this machine gunner has 3, and this SMGer has none. Okay, rip. Meanwhile, all their comrades over here are dead or next to dead. I mean, this guy's got 1 kill, this guy's got no kills, this guy's got 1 kill. Yeah, these guys over here not doing nearly as well because they're not up against a blockade. That's what I'm talking about, boys. The Mandalorians, half of them are doing great things, half of them are not doing great things right now. Let's check out the kills on these guys. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. Rip my mans. This guy over here has 2. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. This guy's got none. None. Okay, lots of nils over here. Lots of zippos. Nada. Nothing. Let's check out straight down the middle here where we've got a heck of a lot of Mandalorians chilling. This guy's got 3. This guy's got none. 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 Okay. This guy's got none. What is happening? How are all these Mandalorians not doing anything? This guy's got 1 kill. This guy's got none, none, none. 1! Hey, there we go. None, none, 1. Nice. God, no one's doing anything. This guy's got 1. This guy's got none, none. 2! There you go. 2! Got 2 doses, and that guy's got 1. This guy's got none. This guy's got 2. Not bad. Alright, so a bit more kills on this side of the battlefield than the other sides. I would say these guys definitely have it a bit easier. This guy's got 8 kills. He's going nutty with this thing. Unreal, boys. Unreal. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah. I actually don't know what happened to Vader. Oh, there's Vader. Vader. Faza. The Faza. He is over there. Yes. He is still kicking it. Oh, we got some Mandalorians over this way actually pushing on forward. Yeah, this doesn't make for great cover because there's a lot of gaps in that fence, boy. Oh, he's trying to crawl under the fence. His comrade over to the left does end up going down right there. Yikes, boys. Yeah, these guys could be definitely doing a little bit more, I think, over here for the Mandalorian cause. This guy's got 1 kill. Okay, alright, decent. This guy's got none. Rip my mans. Oh, we actually do have some pressure coming in the back stairs area over here. Finally, these guys pushing forward over the stairs. Nice. We love to see it. In fact, some of them coming right up to this, like, weird fountain type thing. Fountain desk. Dude, imagine having a desk, your desk literally being a fountain. That's the biggest flex I have ever seen. My desk is just made out of marble, which is actually kind of nice. I bought this thing a while ago on sale. I splurged on my desk. I have this thing about my desk. Like, I can live pretty cheap, all around. I have a pretty modest car. I wear pretty modest clothes and things like that. But, like, my desk, I want my desk to be, like, a nice area. Because if I'm working, I want to work in a nice area, work is, even though I love what I do, work is, a stressful place. But if you can have a nice desk area, a nice non-stressful environment, and you do the stress in the non-stressful environment, it does make it a little bit easier, So I do splurge sometimes when it comes to my desk or desk ornaments and things like that. So, I got a good deal on this marble desk. It was still a little expensive, but ooh, I love my marble desk, and it's one of those desks that's gonna last me years. It's already lasted me 3 or 4 years, I think, now. So, pretty decent desk, my boys. Pretty decent desk. All right, that's enough desk ranting. The stormtrooper defense continues onwards. This is one of those battles that just sort of goes on for a while, so there's not always a ton you can just constantly commentate on. In massive assaults and trench assaults and things like that, like, I commentate on what I see. That's what commentating is. And there's just so much I can talk about with those because it's like there's always something happening. But when it comes to these types of battles where it's a bit more grindy, you kind of get in a rhythm of just the two sides fighting against each other. And every once in a while, you get some good charges and things like that going. And then you can commentate on the battle. But the in-between is just so constant and so the same that you kind of got to find some color commentary to toss in there, You gotta add a little color to it to make it pop, or else it's just boring. I don't know. I think this is kind of boring. I'm just talking about... I'm commentating about commentating. My goodness. Either way, the left side of the stormtrooper army here does seem to be holding on pretty tight right in this area here. The mid also still holding on nicely. Vader's little position here is holding out to a degree, but now they're beginning to drop a little bit more and more. Vader himself, it looks like, bit the dust at some point. Yeah, he's spread eagle on the ground there. Rip my mans. Over here on this side of the battlefield, yeah, lots of stormtroopers still doing okay over here. In fact, their outer perimeter defense still rocking it, still kicking it pretty well right there too. So these guys doing well, and there's still 2 E-Web turrets in the center, and even an E-Web turret in this back area. This back area getting slaughtered in the later half of this battle. Yeah, especially this corner here took an absolute beating. Gosh dang, lots of stormtroopers down in that region of the battlefield right now. But the stormtroopers are holding in there for the most part. Bit of a last stand defensive effort, I would say, right now. But they're kicking it. They're still alive. They're working their magic, trying to at the very least, but it might just all be for naught. The Mandalorians are still pressuring them very heavily. I would even say the Mandalorians might outnumber the stormtroopers at this juncture in the battle. In the top left, you can still see the Mandalorian Army in blue and the stormtrooper army in red. And the Mandalorians have certainly thinned, but the stormtroopers have thinned considerably more. All right, let's go into normal speed here for the rest of the battle. I think we should have enough frames per second to make it not look awful here, with enough stormtroopers and Mandalorians having died in the meantime. You know, the FPS does sort of return there. I do expect more Mandalorians to go down before the end of this battle, but I do expect it to be a Mandalorian victory. To be completely honest, at the first, like, 7 or 8 minutes of the battle going on, I thought the stormtroopers had this thing on lockdown. I mean, the Mandalorians were getting hard suppressed. They were getting slaughtered in many areas, and the stormtroopers, while taking losses, were still holding very, very strong in totality. However, now it seems like the opposite is true. The Mandalorians are holding strong, and the stormtroopers are beginning to wane. Oh, look, Lord Gonk actually on the side of the Mandalorians over here. Yikes! That cannot be good for the stormtroopers. Not one bit, baby. No siree. Bob, you gotta watch out for that dude. Yeah, Mandalorians with Lord Gonk on their side. Not much the stormtroopers could do on that one. Gosh dang. All right, more stormtroopers over here dropping, but the left side on this area does seem to be doing a lot better than this side over here. Yeah, these guys have since fallen hard, and these guys, while also falling hard, still at least have some troopers to speak of, and an E-Web turret that's still spamming some fire on out there. The Mandalorians beginning to really push in on this final assault here. They know that they've got these stormtroopers in a bind, and therefore they are going to pressure, which is a great strategy. I mean, if you just start yeeting your men forward right now and just topple the already dying stormtrooper army here, you're bound to get a fast victory. But if you stall it out and allow the stormtroopers to regain a foothold, gain some choke point areas maybe too, then you're in more trouble. So the Mandalorians are doing exactly what they need to do right now and move in on this dying defense right now. Look, we've even got some of the Mandalorian binocular troopers going up there. That guy did end up going down though. Rip potato chip. But yeah, the pressure is on right now from the Mandalorians. They're doing a great job of launching this assault, the final assault on the stormtroopers, and the stormtroopers are having a difficult time actually holding out till the bitter end here. They are losing more and more troopers, dropping to the ground. This is one of those arc carbines, which are very, very powerful, that this stormtrooper has here. He must have a lot of kills, I'm guessing. Let's go ahead and actually check in on that. Yeah, he's got 9 kills. That is a very, very impressive feat here. But now Mandalorians are actually coming in to the temple area over here, and you know, cutting in from behind. That E-Web turret does end up going down, so that's the end of their defenses for the front, I believe. So now it's really just these guys in the back here defending. And there is another E-Web turret up there and just a few other troopers around here. This guy's shooting out every which way, doing 360s as much as he can, but there he goes. He does end up going down. So there's an E-Web turret here and a repeater turret right there. And that's about it. And they're not really firing. What the heck? I guess we could take over. I guess the Mandalorians don't really want this thing dead, huh? I guess they just don't care about killing this thing. Look at you and your binoculars up here. Oh, that's a grenade. Ah, it got 13 kills before it got grenaded right there. Yep, there you go. What about this guy? This thing doesn't move 360 like the E-Web. Oh, there's another explosion right there. Jeez. Why aren't they shooting this thing? Are they toying with it? Oh, there you go. Big boom boom. Oh, that sent him flying. All right, and there you go. The Mandalorians do end up securing a victory there. Despite being outnumbered 2-1, they're one of the few armies that could possibly pull off those odds. And yet, they still took a lot of losses. So red are dead Mandalorian troopers, and yellow are dead stormtroopers. The stormtroopers took, don't get me wrong, immense losses here. Immense losses. But the Mandalorians did end up winning this thing, and they took a lot of losses themselves. Very interesting battle. I enjoyed it. I thought it was kind of cool. I hope you guys did too. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy this video. It lets me know that you want to see more Men of War and more, perhaps, Galactic Civil War content too? Question mark. Subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below what you would like to see more of. You know, confirm that like button hit. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Either way, guys, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Peace out. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.